Meet Bob. Bob is the local president of his section. Bob has two active members, Alice and Eve. Alice and Eve are very different active members. Alice does a lot of hard and boring paperwork. She organizes and plans everything. Eve, on the other hand, is very social. She talks to new members and is the life of the party. Alice and Eve are both going back home soon. Bob wants to give them a certificate for their great work. But Bob does not know how to write a letter of reference, recommendation, or a certificate. He thinks about using a template he found on the internet, but that would not do justice to Alice and Eve's very different contributions. Now, Bob needs to sit down and do some research. He needs to research ESN to portray it properly in the certificate. He needs to remember what his volunteers did, and he needs to evaluate and judge their contributions and then formulate his praise or critique properly. And all of this will take him terribly much time. Bob does not want to invest so much time and energy. Bob has a better idea. Bob uses Johanna's letter of recommendation tool. He just has to fill in his name, the details of the volunteer. He can choose descriptive adjectives to describe the volunteers. He can choose the projects the volunteer worked on, and he can choose how they worked on it. He can choose the volunteer's skills from a prepared list, and finally, he can rate their work on a simple scale. Then he has to wait a moment, and the tool automatically creates a great volunteer certificate. Bob can now give those personalized and individual certificates to Alice and Eve. And Alice and Eve are both very happy. So Bob saves a lot of time, Bob saves a lot of energy, and Alice and Eve are both happy. Bob is smart. Be like Bob.